Finding the Way, Chapter 5. Life is what it is, bounding our days, unfathomable at the deepest level, with reality the first guidepost of the way to being real, growing humble, and opening ourselves to the divine flow of truth in which families and teams go places. To step out and flow in silence surfaces a very human problem. Mental chaos,
Of monkey mind.
the dysfunction of the victim to judge road, closed ears, minds, and hearts of taking sides. Overcoming these obstacles to be able to be in a good spirit is the first step to finding the way, which, like developing strength, takes time. Life helps. It provides guideposts, teachers, coaches, and teams to work together. Guidepost. In this book of 7 parts, we are now beginning the second part, the premise. The first part identified the problem, which is our attitude, often bad. The premise says life comes with guideposts, trials that can strengthen, and engagements by which we can learn. Finally, we're going to come to the promise. Out of the right attitude comes wisdom, change, a positive change, so there's a way forward no matter where we now are. Part 2, guideposts point the way. If I keep myself in the moment, focused on where life takes me, guideposts become clear. Reality, this chapter. My emotions, one of the first chapters we had, and inspiration, the next chapter. The story here, hours after seeing an astronomer's presentation, Writing in Light, is set at an evening swim practice in the heart of training. During the hardest set, the bantering began.
Coach,
A girl chortled.
we need a map, your arrow diagram, not a directionless charge.
I smiled, pointing to the pace clock. Ready, go, I said, and they went. Minutes later, while still swimming into the wall, the captain began again.
Coach, our tired spirits need your uplifting words and a long talk. A really long talk.
I pointed to lights blinking 56, 57 on the 10, a fast 100. The clock ticked down and they went, me adhering to the guidepost of reality, training principles, which lack exact and ideal steps. Reality, truth, actuality, the first guidepost. Like my job crafting science-based systems, training a diverse group of swimmers had me aware my perception of reality is generally true, just impacted by swimmers being different at different levels with different life issues. With me lacking an all-knowing sense of that, which had me operating on faith, intuition, and awareness that even science has its uncertainty principle. Yet, uncertain or not, reality is the way to good performances due to natural laws, that subtleties in finger position and streamline, emotional wirings, those triggers to tension, calmness, and a go for it excellence, and place, an enabler of mind, body, and spirit, growing or not. Reality is broad and deep, differences impacting how I coach a swimmer or how to manage a team, a work team implementing science's computationally intense equations. Hours before practice, such a dose of reality came to me as a story written in light of billions of stars flowing through space and time in structures, each star separated from one another, which had me recalling the ancients' view that praised and named this flow.
He who made the Pleiades and Orion, who turns midnight into dawn and darkness day into night. The Lord in his name.
Yet still, a battlefield in a science religion war, I found coaching a pure form of life. Yet even here, no one knows it all, which requires coaches, psychologists, video analysts, and teams working together to
Be faster.
Go further.
Flower spirits into winning attitudes and pull a team together to work through challenges of
fatigue, anxiety, doubt, and bad attitudes that unvented degrade mindsets, performances, and growth. And that says reality is more than logic, but also the logic of emotion storms, where anxiety,
Fuels animosity.
uncertainty,
Sparks neediness.
wrongs,
Kindle pet peeves.
qualms,
Ignite intensity.
bad behaviors,
Stoke bias.
untruths,
Fan monkey minds.
Woo!
failures,
Inflame, blame, and
lies.
Flare fiery condemnations.
Yet in its fullness, reality is the way which is more than training and technique, more than calming human trauma, more than writing in light that inspires spirit, but a flow with a purpose, keeping me from dark forces blowing the veil nebulae across the Swan constellation. These forces, inviolable and harsh, are part of the heavenly awe that formed inspirational words long ago.
He is the maker of the Bear and Orion, the Pleiades and the constellations of the south, of wonders that cannot be fathomed. Wow, that's a lot of stars.
Of constant motion, a creative flow forming, mystifying structures of uplifting beauty, like the Whirlpool galaxy with a 76,000 light year span, and the Crab Nebula, a spinning magnetized neutron star, a pulsar with continuous jets blasting out its poles. Such writing in light, now who wrote this? Is out of this world.
Literally.
A tale of a miraculous force causing Jupiter's third largest moon, Io, to continuously erupt on a heavenly body larger than our moon and more massive than Mercury.
Wow, that's blue. Higher.
Fire. Yeah, it did. It erupted blue. It's different than our world, isn't it? So just as the Christmas star was an epiphany for three wise men, and swim meets epiphanies for what is possible, today heavenly light is an epiphany to humans being mere specks in a universe that flows. Its pillars of creation still birthing new stars and planet, and us on our own mind-boggling ride, spinning 1,000 miles per hour towards the next dawn, circling the sun at 66,500 miles per hour, looping around the galaxy at 52,000 miles per hour, and streaking in a galaxy away from an ancient blast point at 1.2 million miles per hour.
Oh, how great are your words, Lord. Your thoughts are unfathomable.
Heavenly light also tells of an extinction event with Earth somewhat protected, seen by Jupiter grabbing a streaking comet, yanking it into orbit around this gas giant with such force this comet shattered into pieces on a death spiral towards the giant planet itself. Each piece striking Jupiter with a force seen millions of miles away through telescopes, some imaging heat, others the visual black clouds of blasted debris. This light goes on to tell of stars slowly consuming themselves due to exhausting a star's fuel, triggering an explosion that incinerates the star and its planets, as will happen to our sun and did to another star, turning that dying star into the Helix Nebula science call
the eye of God.
But most significantly, starlight offers hope for something unfathomable, the continuation of life seen above in a bluish white galaxy,
Moving towards us shifts the light blue.
flowing around a yellowish red galaxy,
Moving away from us shifts the light red.
and a Christless phenomenon also visible in the graceful dance of avoidance of two other galaxies, which offers faith to those of us about to have a visitor, the billion stars of Andromeda, albeit in several billion years, is visualized in this rendition of our nearest galaxy flying into our Milky Way. Such signs in the night sky point to timeless laws that flow Earth, the Milky Way, and me into the future. These wonders in the heaven impact our sense of being just as do ancient words,
Wow.
like that embraced by an astronomer,
Colossians, pi.
which says,
As people holy and dearly loved, clothe yourselves with compassion, kindness, humility, gentleness, and patience. Bear with each other and forgive one another, as the Lord forgave you. And overall, these virtues put on love, which binds them all together in perfect unity.
this presentation, Writing in Light, also told me something significant about all guideposts. They cannot be fully known. None of them. All subject to interpretations. So the way forward is to integrate our view of the guidepost we are given into a good faith that can make a full jump into life and into wonder. That came to a perennial cellar-dwelling team after a season of hard work and cheering on one another in spirit and wisdom to
Training and education as the way,
Spirit draining drama to becomes
smearing faith or reason as unhelpful, and
teamwork as flowing to the spirit of life. To pull together into a special team is the way to a good spirit and to be the best we each can be. Yet the way will always involve mystery, trial and error, and faith in life itself. So are you open to stepping out in faith to find the way to a good spirit? Can you let life's light shine through your heart to fire you, your team, and your community into life's spirit? And despite the inability to fully perceive reality, can you let reality be a guide toward what lets wonders happen? Reality, ever fully unknowable, is the first guidepost.
we basically have to block out all the noise so we can focus.
Yeah,
and we have to stop people getting us mad and turning us into a monkey mind. Ooh, ooh,
exactly.
So you mean life gives us guideposts of reality. Reality is hard to know, which means all of us need to rely on faith.
Exactly.